PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 12th day of August. And we think we will see a trend toward drier conditions for the northwestern part of the state over the next couple of days. But areas south and east of Birmingham will probably stay wet at times. Here's a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network early this morning. First off, the view from Demopolis. Looking back off to the east, picked up over 1 inch of rain at that site yesterday. From Tuscaloosa, we're looking down toward the Hugh Daniel Bridge from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. It's a cloudy, foggy morning there. And the Inverness Skycam looking down over Highway 280. The roads are wet with some light rain falling at times. Here's the big picture this morning. You can see the trough over the east and dry air not that far away. The dry air near the northwestern corner of the state. And accordingly, we'll kind of maintain the chance of a little light rain this morning with the sky becoming partly sunny, we believe, as the day progresses, with a better chance of rain shifting on down to the south. Look at the radar composite. Amidst all of the ground return, you can see a little light rain there falling from Birmingham up toward Gadsden and Fort Payne, basically up Interstate 59 at 5 o'clock this morning. And those showers will be moving slowly to the south as the morning rolls along. Of course, don't expect any severe weather here today. Couple of risks today. One over the plains and also one to the east of Alabama from near Savannah up toward the Cape Hatteras area. And the QPF chart, expected rain for the next 5 days. Heaviest rain off to the east from near Tallahassee up to Norfolk, Virginia. Bullseye there, 4.2 inches on the border of the Carolinas. And around here, the amounts taper off from northwest to southeast. No doubt places like Dothan will see the most rain. This is valid, by the way, through Sunday evening at 7. And the tropics are active. Still waiting on Anna, and maybe we'll get Anna from that TD number 2. And you can see 3 other suspect areas. One wave coming off the African coast, a couple of other waves farther west, but we'll kind of focus on TD number 2. Little convection flare overnight. Looked pretty ill as of late yesterday, but seems to be getting its act together this morning. And you can see it's about 13 or 14 north. Modeling in pretty good agreement, which makes for a fairly high confidence forecast over the next 5 days. Most of the dynamic models bring that thing to a point north of the Leeward Islands this weekend by Sunday night, with no recurvature. And the NHC track is in very good agreement. They've got it as a tropical storm. They do not strengthen this thing into a hurricane due to marginal sea surface temperatures initially, and also the dry air around it. And also there's going to be some shear, but they've got it late Sunday night, again, northeast of the Leeward Islands. There's the shear analysis, and you can see there is some degree of shear, but not too much. So this thing should slowly strengthen, and no doubt it should become Tropical Storm Anna. And look at the GFS here. We'll show you what it does with it in the longer term. First off, today at 1 o'clock, there's your eastern trough. The heat bubble shifted back off to the west. And again, we think today the better chance of showers for North Alabama this morning, shifting down south later today, our sky becoming partly sunny. Tomorrow, dry air for North Alabama, and like we've talked about, the better moisture south of a line from Anniston to Selma to Mobile. So south of that line, a chance of showers. North of that line, the day should be dry. Friday, the moisture creeps back. And really, this is suggesting that maybe Birmingham could see a shower, but still, that deeper moisture will be south of that line from Anniston to Selma to Mobile. And then Saturday, all of the state is back in moisture, and that looks like a pretty typical day with the chance of scattered showers and storms, not a total washout. And really the same thing on Sunday, just a few scattered showers and storms around. And Monday of next week, back in the upper levels, pretty good-looking trough developing down over the northern plains. Looks awfully chilly up there in Canada. And the ridging not as strong on this run, and really a pretty good moisture axis sets up around here, so again, Monday, some chance of scattered showers and storms. And Tuesday, really the same deal. Pretty typical August weather. Wednesday of next week looks relatively dry, and yeah, we see Anna coming up in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Here's a look at the 21st. We'll just kind of step this thing along. This run is a little farther south. It's got Anna over the island of Cuba. On the 22nd, it's near Key West. On the 23rd, it's making the turn. Remember, we've had this mean upper trough over the east. And the center is located really near Lake City, Florida. And on the 24th, it is on up near the Atlantic coast of Virginia. And if this is right, it's a big if, but I'll tell you, the modeling has been very consistent here. If it's right, that puts Alabama on the dry side. And we would have very little impact from this thing, but certainly it will be an issue from Florida all the way up the eastern seaboard. The end of the forecast on the 27th of August. A little weakness in the ridge around here. And down below that, another tropical system shows up over there in the Atlantic, well east of Charleston. But again, it just seems like the initial setup here is for storms to be more of a problem for the East Coast instead of the Gulf Coast. But again, it's still early in the season. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.